Just waiting on the folks to show up. Hey!
We were supposed to get in, right?
Yeah, I was making sure I get all you in. Hey, Andrew.
Hi.
Okay, this is Tribe Time with Friends. It's our Thursday meeting. Basically, guys, what we do is we decided to have our staff meeting and let you be a part of the staff meeting. And so that's kind of what we're doing. That's why we started this whole thing called Tribe Time, because our staff meetings are sometimes funny, sometimes not so funny, and sometimes very funny, and sometimes Andrew contributes.
I found a plastic nickel outside.
A plastic nickel?
I thought you said a plastic pickle.
I was
I'm
like, a plastic pickle. Do y'all do the pickle thing for Christmas?
Yep.
You really do the
wait,
pickle
it's
thing for
where,
Christmas?
it's where you hang on the tree, right?
Andrew, jump in. I can't see your face.
Well, it's not my fault.
Hey, you are? Look at Andrew. Look at that face. It's not your fault. So y'all do the pickle?
Well, at the Ignite Christmas party we had it at my house this year.
Yeah.
The college group.
Yeah.
Somebody gave, like, we had the Secret Santa, or like it was the white elephant.
Yeah.
And somebody had the pickle, and I got it. So now we have it. So I guess we're going to start doing it.
Does that mean you have to give the pickle to somebody next year?
Maybe.
Hey, Rachel, I'll give you some best places to hide it.
That's right. I'll trade you one pickle for 2 Elf on the Shelf. Do y'all do the Elf on the Shelf too, Andrew?
Nope, but I'm going to be doing for Tribe this year.
Oh, Elf on the Shelf. By the way, guys, welcome to Tribe Time again. Somewhere in this episode, just to warn you so you don't stop watching, you're going to get a secret, code word?
Yeah.
And something to do
For Sunday.
And if you do it Sunday and do the secret code word, you will get something free that you can use on Wednesday nights or whenever. So just stick around. Don't go anywhere or you'll miss it. All right, so that's really cool. I got a question. How do you guys feel or deal with anxiety? We talked about that in club this morning. I just wanted to ask you. What is, let's do this. Let's be straight up honest. What have been some bad ways you've dealt with anxiety? And what are some decent ways that you deal with anxiety? Okay, so I'll let you guys think as I go first.
Okay.
I just thought about it. I struggled in the past, and sometimes still, I struggle with flying off the handle and getting really rah when I get anxious and being crazy man. So, yeah. One of the things is like when my boys would get hurt, they wouldn't come to me when they got hurt. Because for some dumb reason, I'd get mad. Like it's their fault. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. So like if they fell and hit their head, I would get furious. And I realized it's not at them. It's just I would get so mad that they got hurt. That was my reaction. What about you?
Me?
Rachel, yeah.
Let Andrew go first.
Andrew.
Still thinking.
Yeah, I would get really mad and fly off the handle, but that's when they're running sound and things don't go the way they're supposed to.
So that's like now.
Yeah, that's still like now. But it's stuff that, like it looks like it's my fault, but it's really not my fault.
So are you saying you don't like to take responsibility?
No, things that are out of my control.
Like?
It's just something like if someone forgets to turn on a microphone.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that the button's up there.
But if you're standing at the soundboard and I'm just kidding. Andrew.
I'm gonna start hiding when things happen.
See, I'm trying to get him stressed. So I'll okay. So how do you deal negatively? How did you used to deal? How do you sometimes?
Like negatively?
Yeah.
So we're doing negative, not the good way.
Oh.
We'll
Yeah.
go back around and do the good way. Right?
Yeah, we'll go back.
Okay.
Go back.
So
I'm going the back way.
I guess, I don't know, I guess you have to, anxiety is all like something that you create yourself. So I think that you work yourself up to a point where it's like a breaking point where you either like get mad or like you kind of get defensive or you like break down emotionally, which is kind of what I do. I get really like upset and like I cry.
Aww.
So I kind of.
Well, it's the same thing as getting mad. It's still just an emotional.
Yeah, it's an emotional response.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
So, do you still deal with that? Still do that sometimes?
Not as much as I used to. Like I used to get upset about a lot more.
When did you
things.
struggle with it the most?
Middle school.
Gotcha.
Middle school.
Got it.
For sure.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Andrew, did you struggle with your outburst more in middle school?
Usually it was directed towards other people.
That's right. Usually it had me being suspended 2 hours later. That's right. So
ISS and suspension.
that's right. So here's the deal. So how have you learned by God's grace to deal with anxiety, which will inevitably come? So
Well,
start with you,
You want me to
Rachel.
go?
Yeah, because I might steal
well, the
yours.
first thing, like you just said, is that it will inevitably come.
It
So
will.
recognizing that it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
So trying to avoid the problem doesn't make it
It's true.
make it not exist.
It's a good word.
So recognizing that you have anxiety is a good step. Second step probably would be to realize that it's irrational fear.
Ooh, okay.
So most of your anxiety comes from, like, for me, I like catastrophize. So like, I can look.
What?
I can look at a
No,
situation.
no. Don't fly past that word.
Catastrophize.
Say it again.
Catastrophize.
Andrew, try to say that.
Catastrophize.
Wow, that's really good. Catastrophize. Somebody's been reading the thesaurus while she's eating her cereal in the morning. Go ahead.
I used to read the dictionary.
I love it.
So like,
It's so crazy. Go ahead.
what was I even saying?
Catastrophize.
Okay, so yes, so I used to catastrophize, and I kind of still do it, but
Yeah.
I don't let the emotion overcome me
got you.
because my mind is doing that.
Right. You see it
So
coming. You see it coming.
I used to like look at situations and then think about the worst possible thing that could happen,
Mm.
like in that situation.
As if it was a
from that.
reality.
Yeah. So it was like a reality in my mind, and that I would let that like overtake me, and I would get emotional about that when that wasn't even what was happening.
Wow.
Or it wasn't even like probably.
And it would shut you down.
Probably wasn't gonna happen.
And
Yeah.
it would shut you down.
Yeah. So
So now
yeah.
you just. So now you.
So now you have like now the way that I handle it is I rationalize. Like I
So
I
instead
don't
of
react.
catastrophizing.
I don't react. I rationalize.
Got you.
So like
2
don't.
R's. Don't react. Rationalize.
Right. So don't react with an emotion instantly. Think about it. Think about what you're like having anxiety over, and then figure out like why. And most of the time, you're going to calm yourself down by doing that.
Oh, I think that's cool. Andrew, what about you?
Well, I might kind of do a little thing, kind of like what Rachel said. So, one thing that I got taught, in high school, once I finally went to around people that, I liked,
Yeah.
was to ignore the stupid stuff. So, if you're overreacting over the smallest things in the world, you gotta go, why am I overreacting over this? What is this gonna actually get to me?
So label it. Is it worth it?
Because every reaction has a consequence, whether it's a positive or a negative consequence.
Bang. Legit.
We're getting
So-
deep today.
I'm serious. I hope y'all are writing this down so I can get it later.
I'll explain it later. If I need to.
You can check out their books on Amazon. Oh my goodness.
So-
Wow.
So yeah, usually you just kind of think about, is this really worth it? If not,
Gotcha.
then just stop it. If it is, then find a gym with a punching bag or something that releases stuff.
Really? I got you.
Make it a
Releases
positive
stuff.
workout or something.
If you say releases stuff and there's a bunch of middle school students watching this, they'll be, you mean just pass gas? That relieves stress, boy. I'll tell you what. Well-
Normally, gas is caused by stress.
Gas causes stress. It's according to where you let it go.
Just take a nice hot shower.
Yes. So how I deal with it, I like that what you guys said. You start chipping. Somebody's trying to read Rachel all the time. It's like people can't leave her alone. She's popular. And so check out YouTube 2 sessions ago. The cool thing about it is what you said is so true, because I love what Scripture says. It gives the answer. It says, instead of trying to fix it and mask it it says literally pray, talk to the Lord about it, be thankful, make your request known to God, and which is really cool, because I love that God knows that anxiety is going to be a part of our life, so he talks about it all throughout Scripture.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Because he knows it's a real deal. And Jesus knows it's a real deal. You know why? Because he dealt with anxiety. Because he became a man. And he's acquainted with our grief. And one of our grief is, which makes me think that he knew Rachel. because he. I'm just kidding. Or Andrew, or me. He probably, of course, he knows me. So that's how I deal with it. So okay, now what's our giveaway? We're almost home.
So our giveaway.
Yes. What do they need to bring?
So you need to bring a donation for the Help Pregnancy Center.
Yes.
And so
Like
that is, let me get it up.
It is like.
It is diapers, wipes, socks, bottles.
What size socks? Like baby socks, right?
Yes.
Yes. Boy socks. They talk about getting girl socks all the time. Boy type socks would be great. Go for it.
And then kids 3-in-1 soap.
3-in-1 soap.
Yes. So.
They love kids 3-in-1 soap. So any of those things, if you bring those Sunday,
right? If you bring those in Sunday
or Wednesday,
and you show me that you brought them, we will give you a tribe buck in return.
That's you. Yes.
Yes, but to get the tribe buck, not only do you have to show me your donation,
this is where it gets secretly.
but you have to whisper the code word to me.
And the code word is what, Andrew?
Guacamole.
What was that?
Guacamole.
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 And she will secretly place into your hand the tribe buck.
Right.
Now here's what's going to happen. Students are going to ask you what's going on. And they're going to want to ask you, well, what just happened? Here's your answer. Tell them to watch the video. Do not give this away for free, y'all. All right? So bring it in Sunday. Whisper the code word to Rachel. She will slip a tribe buck in your hand. Also, if you're not going to be here Sunday, do it Wednesday. We will hook you up with that because we love you and we just like giving away tribe bucks. And like I tell everybody with the tribe bucks, you can spend them at Tribe, but if you spend them at Walmart, you will go to jail. All right? Because that's counterfeit money. We love you guys.
Hi, Nate.
See you next time on Tribe Time.